Under the wide, open skies of outback Queensland, Backroads is heading to a community undergoing an extraordinary transformation. G'day, I'm Tom Forrest, and I'm on a mission. I'm a Yorta man raised in the Kimberley region of WA, in a town not exactly on the tourist map. I'm heading towards Cunnamulla in search of an answer to one big question that keeps churning away in my mind. Will it be like my small, isolated Kimberley hometown? You see, First Nations people make up a big part of both communities. And, like the rest of Australia, the brutality of racial segregation is written into Cunnamulla's history.
There's no water ladder, no sewage, no decent showers, no decent homes to live in.
Would you say there's any racial discrimination here in Cunnamulla?
Yes, definitely. I feel sure that there's a lot of the white race would not like our friends, these Aboriginals, living as neighbours.
Why not, do you think?
Because they feel that they probably aren't good enough for them.
I'm really curious to see what Cunnamulla's like now. Has it dealt with its racist past? Because if it's true what I've heard, Cunnamulla, the Cunnamulla word for long stretch of water, is experiencing transformational change. I'm told the community is empowering its young.
We just try and give the kids something to do and just get them down here having fun and doing good stuff instead of bad stuff.
The local police are building bridges.
Is there anything in particular you wanted to work on today, mate?
Still a little confused on like you come to like these intersections.
And the wounds of a once brutal racial divide are slowly being healed.
So it's all around their health and their health needs. This is what Pit Stop is all about.
Today, many locals are proud to be part of a town that has so much going for it.
I like it, I love it, time.
Everybody's good.
So you like it here in Cunnamulla?
Yes, sir. Cunnamulla is the centre of the universe.
Before I get to Cunnamulla, I reckon I need to freshen up. Yeah, this is a pretty cool way to chill after a long day's drive. These mud baths in Ullo, about half an hour out of Cunnamulla, are a big tourist attraction.
We can actually average up to 30 per day. Families, couples, all different age groups.
Before I hit town, I should mention, some of you may know me as the Kununurra Kid.
I'm Tom. This is a place that I call home. I know nothing about my culture.
It was a TV series where I explored my Aboriginal heritage.
So my dad's Aboriginal. I don't know any of that side of it all. I know my mum's side and that, but I'm trying to figure out my dad's, well, the actual Aboriginal culture side of it.
Yeah,
and a lot of people, yeah.
But these days, I'm a journalist at the ABC. I also have an alter ego, Outback Tom.
This is how to cook kangaroo tail.
This is a series of bush cooking videos I make with my granddad.
Granddad, can you start me a fire? Yeah, no worries.
For the TikTok social media platform.
There she goes. Fire's died down a bit now. Let's get the kangaroo tail on. We'll chuck it on there for about an hour, come back, and we'll have a good feed ready to go.
Tastes a bit gamey, but they're very nice.
Outback Grandad can't be here with me this time, but I'm planning on making a TikTok in Cunnamulla. Check it out at the end of this adventure. As a journalist and Yorta man, I'm proud to share Aboriginal stories. So, when I finally arrive in Cunnamulla, I'm excited to be met by artist Uncle Andrew. Uncle Andrew, g'day. How you going? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good. Welcome to Cunnamulla.
I've seen a lot of your art. I've been really looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, well, you up for a launch of a bit of artwork of mine?
Absolutely.
Good.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Brilliant.
Yep.
From what I've heard of the town's past, I didn't expect it to be so pretty. What's the art piece about?
You'll have to see. It's a little bit surprise. Something the police have...
We're heading to the Shire Hall for Uncle Andrew's art launch. When a sudden downpour takes us by surprise. But nothing dampens the drama of the big reveal.
Righto, you ready? Play to go. Come on. Go!
Wow, I didn't expect this. That explains all the police. It turns out they've commissioned one of Uncle Andrew's paintings to be wrapped around a Cunnamulla patrol car. How cool is that?
This is from a painting of mine, 5 canoes. It represents the 5 tribes within the Shire. And it gives respect to that, you know.
Thanks to Queensland Police, Uncle Andrew and his wife Helen had a surprise of their own today.
And we are very lucky to have a special guest here, all the way from Ayr Police Station, who knows Uncle Andrew very well. I invite Constable Faith Nelson to say
their niece, Faith, whom they raised and is now a policewoman, had been flown in from North Queensland for the launch.
Of Andrew and Helen Nelson. They don't know I'm here today, so obviously they're a bit surprised.
The sun's out again. Yippee! And we move to the banks of the Warrego. I want to find out why Queensland Police wanted an Indigenous artwork on a patrol car.
I guess it's about taking those barriers away from the police always being seen in a negative light, building trust in that First Nations community when historically it hasn't always been the case.
As recently as 2021, a Cunnamulla cop was accused of threatening to flog a local Aboriginal man. Given the history, I reckon this car is a big deal, a visible symbol of reconciliation between the police and the community. And Uncle Andrew, when this police car is driving around Cunnamulla, how do you hope the community feels when they see this?
Proud. It's like I do. And I think building good relationship between Queensland Police and First Nation people gives you the opportunity to learn a little about each other and feel a bit more comfortable around each other, you know.
So Faith, you're a police officer now. What was your view on police when you were younger compared to now, you know, since joining the police?
When I was younger, it probably wasn't the best view on police officers.
And so why did you decide to join the police force, Faith?
I decided to join because growing up, if you could see that something needed change, you were taught that you should be the change. So I joined the police to be the change. There's no point complaining about something if you're not willing to get in and try to make that change.
Hats off to Constable Faith. What a great role model she is. Nowadays, sport is just one of the ways the community is empowering its youngsters.
Oh, let's go.
I'm joining a racially integrated team of boys and girls playing junior rugby league.
That's just all the kids from Cunnamulla, the under 6s, under 8s, under 10s and under 12s. We just try and give the kids something to do and keep them on the straight and narrow and just get them down here having fun and doing good stuff instead of bad stuff. It's not coaching them, it's just giving them confidence. And if they get confidence, they just go up and up and up. And yeah, it's just pleasing to see that the kids do good things if they're pointed in the right directions, you know.
And how do the girls hold up against the boys? It looks like some pretty big tackles been thrown in there.
Our girls go really good, mate. They go every bit as good as the boys.
Brilliant.
they listen to you, and what you try and coach them, they'll just put straight into action, you know, and they'll try and do it as best as what you just shown them. Where the boys, oh mate, he'll make a break, and he'll just go for him himself, you know. It's sort of, it's just natural, but it's the sort of, I like it a lot.
Now, growing up in the Kimberley, motorbikes and AFL are more my thing than this kind of footy. And the Cunnamulla girls are quick to put me back in my box. Ouch! After that workout, there's only one direction I'm heading in.
G'day, Beck. I'm absolutely starving. What can you recommend?
I don't think you can go past the Camel Burger.
Camel burgers?
Yeah. Can't come to Cunnamulla and not have a Camel Burger.
Well, Beck, I'll order 2 of the Camel burgers, thanks, with the lot, thank you.
With the lot.
I'm taking my burgers to the Warrego Watchman. It's one of the last independently owned regional newspapers in Australia, and it's based in little old Cunnamulla.
I hope you're hungry. I bought you a bit of a feed.
Oh, thanks, Tom. What have you got there?
Camel burger.
Camel burger. Never had one before.
Really?
I know.
That's delicious.
If somebody didn't tell me.
You wouldn't know.
Probably not.
No wonder James has a good appetite. On top of being the paper's owner and editor, he also runs a family farm. So what's it like being a grazier journalist?
I reckon working for the Warrego Watchman is probably as good as you can get in journalism. This paper covers an area about the size of Victoria. Not that I get to all of it. Cunnamulla is the centre of the universe.
James, what do you think the relationship is like between the Aboriginal people in town and the non-Indigenous people here in this town?
Well, I've often thought that it is kind of a reconciliation model, if you like. People are a little bit separate, but the cultures are different, but it's not too bad.
And how's the family farm going?
Tom, you should come out and check it out. I'm always needing a hand. Can you ride a motorbike, Tom?
I can ride a motorbike, yes. You got a few bikes out there?
We might have to kill a sheep, you know, we're running out of meat.
I'd love to come out. I'm willing to give it a crack, all right?
Look, okay, I'm not a wuss, but I'm a bit nervous as I head to James's farm.
How can I help you today with this farm work?
Well, there's your bike, Tom.
See, motorbikes are my jam, but sheep?
Didn't think you came out here for a cup of tea.
All right, well, I'll just follow your lead then.
Yep, you got to earn your beers. You go that side now, Tom, and I'll stick out this side.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, how hard could it be anyway? I'm Outback Tom.
And when they break left, what do you...
You got to go around it, Tom. Don't worry, we'll just go back, just keep going around the outside and turn them back again.
All right.
Yep. Okay, the water course in a flash.
Come on. Oh, he's putting up a bit of a fight, this one.
Swing him around, that's right. Swing him back. Back, keep going back that way.
And he's heavy.
No, back that way. The other side of the handpiece, yeah.
Yep, no worries.
Keep pulling him back, right.
I'm more back out Tom now?
James, this is not easy, James. I've got him, eh?
Right, cut. No, you know what, we'll get you set up. So stand up.
Yep, I got him. You can do the shaving.
Now you've got to try and get your handpiece happy. You ready? Smooth it across there, that'll do you.
Very good. James, that was an absolute experience.
No worries, Tom. You did well, Tom.
You
For somebody straight out of the Kimberley. Yeah, not usually that good.
For a first timer, not too bad.
Best left to the professionals though, I think. On my way home, I'm catching up with Uncle Andrew. He wants to show me where he grew up, about 5 k's outside of Cunnamulla.
Well, this is the Aboriginal Reserve. There's 2 of them, but this is the bottom camp. And the Aboriginal Reserve, Aboriginal people called it, at the time, it's Yamba.
Basically, yeah, because these mob out here were Aboriginal, they didn't want them in town.
Exactly. That's the only reason. There's no other reason bar that. It's called segregation, simple as that.
Yeah, yeah.
On the outskirts of town, there's something Cunnamulla is not altogether proud of. Aboriginal fringe dwellings like these have become an all too familiar sight.
Uncle Andrew was still a child when a shocking expose about the Yamba camp in Cunnamulla appeared on national television.
There's only one tap at a time, that's why a lot of people started coming here. And there was about 200 family groups living here at the time. And it was in a horseshoe shape around a tap.
To get fresh water, these 2 women have to roll a 44-gallon drum more than 100 yards to the nearest water tap. A few hundred yards from where these children play is the town's sewerage outlet. The stench is sickening. Children play in this vicinity regularly, and after heavy rain, processed sewage laps the camp perimeter.
And what I woke up to every morning, and like other little kids at the time, my age would have been thinking exactly the same thing. This is home. You know, this is home. We don't know any better.
Few of the children seem deprived of care and affection as such. Rather, it's ignorance of proper diet which in turn lowers a child's resistance to infection and disease.
I have to remind myself, this isn't ancient history. Uncle Andrew is living proof of that. But Yamba Camp was also the wellspring of his creativity.
You see in my paintings where you see the old boilers and the women washing and hanging clothes. Well, I was on the ground right beside them. Basically, I started drawing on the ground and I got charcoal and started drawing on tin and things like that. And that's when I realised I could draw. I said, I'm pretty good at this, you know.
His paintings today tell me Uncle Andrew's instincts were spot on. From humble beginnings, drawing on the ground, what an artist he's become. This painting, Yamba Life, is Uncle Andrew's vivid evocation of the camp seen through his eyes as a child.
Yes, the history might leave a scar. There could be an ugly scar, but it's not festering anymore. It's healed. But the scar will be there to remind us all not to be like this to each other again. You know, stop doing this behaviour, because the end result is not good. Not good for anybody.
The Yamba Life artwork will hang in the town's flash new civic centre. Uncle Andrew and Mayor Suzette Beresford are seeing to that. The painting is an uncomfortable reminder of a time when segregation was crippling, that's for sure. But to hang it in the heart of town? Unreal.
Far out, there are some amazing things happening in this little town. But I never thought I'd see this in outback Queensland.
How's your day going today, Jobs?
Yeah, not too bad, pretty good. Finished a bit earlier, so.
Oh, that's always good.
Cruisy as, so early knockoff.
Yeah, lovely.
With the Yamba story fresh in my mind, I can hardly believe it. A friendly working partnership between a non-Indigenous Queensland Police Liaison Officer and a young Aboriginal local?
Is there anything in particular you want to work on today, mate?
Still a little confused on like the when you come to like these intersections.
It's another example of the police reaching out to the community. And check out the cool car.
Nick, thanks so much for having me along on this drive. So can you tell me a bit about this program?
Yeah, so this is the Cunnamulla Blue Light Learner Driver program. A program designed for our local learner drivers to get their hours up.
And the car's also spray painted up, yeah?
Yeah, correct. So we purchased a car, engaged in a local artist to come out and teach the kids a bit of a graffiti workshop, and as a result they've come up with artwork to put on the car.
That's incredible. What a great program.
Yeah.
Why is it important to have a program like this in Cunnamulla?
Regardless of where we are, the learner drivers still need to get their 100 hours up, and there's no learner driving schools out here. Not only that, it sort of gives the learner drivers an opportunity to get employment once they finish school or wherever they are in life, and it just gives them that skill.
This is a pilot program so successful it'll be taken up by Queensland Police in other remote communities.
So Jabs, what do you think about the program?
And even just for people in community, getting out, the hardest thing is, going to ask them, because they are shy, they are ashamed even, and it is a step in your life.
Here's another example of the way Cunnamulla is changing.
This is the pit stop, Cunnamulla pit stop.
Imagine having top-shelf medical care right in the heart of a remote community. Well, this is a glimpse of it, and it's thanks to a groundbreaking partnership.
Today's program is organised by the Medical Centre. It is the second biggest employer in the community, and it's a collaborative partnership between Cunnamulla Aboriginal Corporation for Health and South West Hospital Health Service.
Far out. From segregation to cooperation. That's deadly.
Not quite 50, hey? No. 45.
And here's a bonus. Having a partnership that's half Aboriginal overcomes the reluctance many of my mob feel about accessing what they see as white man's medicine.
What is that?
This is going to check your blood glucose level.
Double bonus. The medical services are for everybody.
Oh, God.
Wow.
There you go.
I'd love to see something like this in my hometown.
So the whole concept around the pit stop is each station refers to a body part. So for example, we have exhaust is smoking, fuel is alcohol, shock absorbers is mental health, foot falcon is podiatry, headlights is vision. So it's all around their health and their health needs.
Thank you. It's not going to hurt, is it?
Oh.
All right.
Going to feel pressure on your arm.
All right.
131/83.
Is that good? Is that healthy? Okay, good. I'm glad.
What we're looking at is early detection, early treatment, early diagnosis. So giving them the skills, the tools and the knowledge. So this is what Pit Stop is all about.
The times, eh? They are a-changing. New faces in town, and the locals like it. Non-Indigenous businesses are now employing the very mob once barred from town.
We employ a lot of Indigenous apprentices as well as workers, and it's mainly because I look at the content of the character rather than the colour of their skin, and it's about giving me a hand in the end.
Needed work, man. I just needed a job. I just finished school and I wasn't doing nothing. Sat around for about 6 months and then I decided I looked for work, so I just come in here and just hit them up for a job.
True.
Yeah.
Just walk straight in.
Walk straight in, it's like...
And there's a lot of different groups in Cunnamulla, you know, a lot of different groups of people. Does everyone get along, or what's going on?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's changed from when my grandparents were growing up and that. Back in the day, they used to live down the Yumba and that there, they used to live down there.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot easier nowadays anyway. Everyone gets along, yeah.
That's great.
Okay, I promised you a TikTok, so here goes. What do I really like about Cunnamulla?
He's a cute little bugger, isn't he?
Well, the local produce is bloody delicious.
Oh, how good's that?
Its new locals are upbeat about the town.
Everybody's good.
So you like it here in Cunnamulla?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's friendly, and there's actually a lot of activities and events that happens here.
I'm gonna draw blood.
Its community services are top-notch. And a single bloke might even get a date.
Jabs, for young people in Cunnamulla, where do you go for dating?
Go down to the pub, mate.
Down to the pub?
Yeah, mate.
I'll give it a go.
If you know where to look. Well, if you must know, I didn't get lucky at the pub. But I do get to spend my last evening in town with a local legend.
Uncle Andrew, thanks so much for bringing me here. I really love my experience here in Cunnamulla and seeing how far forward it's come from the old days.
The healing waters of time are slowly mending the wounds of the past. But it would be all surface and no depth without the generosity of spirit I've seen in this community and their determination to do better. On you, Cunnamulla. Keep going with the flow, bro.
A small town like Cunnamulla can do it. Well, there's hope for the rest of the country, you know.
Next time on Backroads, we're heading to the vast golden plains of Western Australia's wheat belt, to the small town of Darkin.
It's only small, but we do big things.
It's a magical place where sheep can rap.
Yeah.
I love it.
And farmers can fly.
They're a bit of a wild bunch out there.